The A-Team Challenge, a major project of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, is produced in partnership with the School District of Lee County, Waterman Broadcasting, and NBC2. This program features high school students in both public and private schools from 6 Southwest Florida counties as they compete in this exciting academic challenge. Lee County High School student interns help produce the show under the direction of the Lee County Schools Communication and Production Department. The A-Team Challenge is brought to you by the Suncoast Credit Union Foundation and a contributing sponsorship by Hodges University.
Hello everybody, welcome to another round of the A-Team Challenge. I'm Robert Van Winkle, Senior Chief Meteorologist at NBC2, celebrating 27 years of academic excellence here in Southwest Florida, and we're mighty proud to have this game for you here today. The partnership exists for 27 years between NBC2, the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, and the Lee County School District, and we're going to have many more good years to come. As you know, our games can be watched on Comcast Channel 99, and this year we're proud to announce for the first time you can see our games on the internet very easily at YouTube. We're posting our games to the youtube.com channel Lee Schools TV. So if you go there, do a search for Lee Schools TV, you'll find us on YouTube. Real easy to watch the games this year. It's a single elimination competition. Both of these teams have played once. They're now playing against each other again as we start our second round. One of these two teams will be moving on into the finals and the rounds that are coming up after that. Students, remember your subjects today are science, math, arts and humanities, language arts, social studies, and some general knowledge questions. Here's a brief review of the rules for those of you folks just tuning in for the first time. First 3 rounds, 5, 10, and 20 points. Remember, students work individually in the first 3 rounds. If you get a question wrong in the first 3 rounds, there's no penalty, but the other team has a chance to hear the whole question and perhaps steal the point away. Final exam round, you'll be working with your alternates if you have them, and we'll find out who moves on. We've got 2 really fine schools here today. On my right, welcome to the young men from Naples High School, and on my left we have the young men from Donahue Academy. So Donahue Academy versus Naples High School. I think this is going to be a very good game, so here we go. Students, put your hands on your buzzers. Each question is worth 5 points as we start off. Question number 1. He plays Ethan Hunt in the 2015 movie Mission Impossible. Jonathan, Naples.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is the right one. Name the leading man. Nice and easy. 5 points. Naples. Her gravestone was recently corrected to say that she died at age 29, not 28, as had been carved when she died in 1849. I want you to name this youngest of 3 literary Bronte sisters. The sister of Charlotte. Thomas, Donahue.
Emily.
No, sorry, incorrect. Naples, the sister of Charlotte and Emily. Okay, Dylan.
Catherine.
Nope, incorrect. Anne, and you probably would have had that if you had. No, you didn't know that one? Okay. Most know Charlotte and Emily. You're right. Anne was the other one. No harm, no foul there. Next question for 5. What adjective that describes any black hole that consumes material and emits X-rays and radio waves also describes a volcano that's currently erupting? Matthew, Naples.
Supermassive.
Nope, sorry, incorrect. Donahue, CJ.
Active.
Active. Sometimes we just don't overthink it. That's the answer right there. 5 points, Donahue. Next for 5. In the U.S. Senate, how many votes are needed to invoke cloture and end a filibuster? Chris, Naples.
67.
Good guess, Chris. I'm sorry, that's not it. Donahue. Reed.
51.
Both good guesses. Nope, we need 60 votes in the Senate to end the filibuster. 60. Next question for 5. In 2008, what New York financier was sentenced to 150 years in jail for creating the largest Ponzi scheme? Chris, Naples.
Jordan Belford.
Say again?
Jordan Belford.
No, not Belford. Donahue, the largest Ponzi scheme in American history. Sorry, no points awarded there. Richard Dreyfuss was in the movie on ABC just recently. Bernie Madoff was the guy, Bernie Madoff. Okay, next question for 5. It is usually the point of view from which a stream of consciousness story or interior monologue is given. Identify this phrase indicating that the narrator of a story is speaking only from his point Chris, Naples.
First person?
Yeah, speaking only from his point of view, 5 points, Naples. Your first question in math is on the screen. You may begin to work on it. The range of a set of 1,000 numbers is 60. The mean of the set is 50. Thomas, Donahue.
70.
Yeah, you're right. All numbers go up by 20. The rest of the question there on the screen, what happens to it if every number is increased by 20? And that's 5 points, Donahue. Next for 5. Give the word starting with G that describes a medieval group of skilled artisans. CJ, Donahue.
It'll be a guild.
The guild, right. The artisans similar to the labor unions of today. Guild, 5 points, Donahue. Next for 5, give the basic term from genetics for a person who doesn't suffer from a genetic problem but passes it on. Dylan, Naples.
Carrier.
A carrier, that's correct, passes it on to the children. 5 points, Naples. Next for 5, Mount Chimborazo is the highest peak in what South American country that is just north of Peru? What's north of Peru, Chris?
Ecuador.
You got it. 5 points, Ecuador, Naples, good job. Next for 5. His play, The Matchmaker, was adapted into Broadway's Hello, Dolly. Before World War, CJ, Donahue.
Thornton Wilder.
You got it. That's a great answer very quickly on that question. Name the American who won the second Pulitzer Prize for Bridge of St. Louis Ray. And Wilder's it, 5 points, Donahue. Next for 5. Give the basic economics term for something bought that was made and brought in from another country. Thomas, Donahue.
Import.
Import, 5 points, Donahue. A small library in northern France recently found a copy of his first folio compiled in Mark, Donahue.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, compiled in 1623, named the British playwright. 5 points, Donahue, for Shakespeare. Look at your screen and begin working on this. A math question, slope-intercept form. Give the equation of the line that contains the point 5, 3, and is parallel to the line containing the points that you see on your screen. Students are given a little extra time on our math questions, paper, pencil, and calculators. And time's going to run out here pretty soon. Matthew, Naples.
Y equals negative 5x minus 22.
No, sorry, incorrect. Good try. Donahue, just a few seconds. Y equals 1/5 x plus 2. Okay. All right, I see a little nod there, so you know what you did. Good job, though, for good try. Next for 5 points. The most famous painting by French artist Jacques-Louis David shows what French revolutionary? Matthew, Naples.
Napoleon.
No, good guess, though. Not Donahue, the rest of the question. The French revolutionary dead in a bathtub after being stabbed by Charlotte Corday. Mark.
Voltaire.
No, not Voltaire either. Marat. The Death of Marat was the name of the painting. All right, next question for 5. In 1872, one of Thomas Hardy's serialized magazine stories ended with the main character in a tough spot. This gave rise to what term? Thomas, Donahue.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, good job for such stopping narratives to get the reader to move on to the next installment, the cliffhanger. Okay, speaking of cliffhangers, I wonder if we'll have one here at this game. We're pretty tight so far, the scores. Naples at 20, Donahue at 35. Before we take our first break, let's introduce you to the guys at Naples High School. In the first position is Dylan. Dylan Finnegan is a junior this year. He would like to go to USF and then Stetson and study law. Dylan, good luck to you in the future. In the next spot is Matthew. Matthew Regala is a senior, accepted to Georgia Tech, and will be going there to study mechanical engineering. In the back row, another familiar face to the A-team, Jonathan. Jonathan Theobald is a senior. He has been accepted to Boston College. Good for you, Jonathan, off to study biology and economics. And rounding out the team is a junior. This is Chris Davis. Chris has undecided plans of where to go to school, but wants to study engineering after high school. Chris, Jonathan, Matthew, and Dylan under the coaching of Debbie Bartlett-Cantor at Naples High School. When we come back, we'll introduce you to the Donahue Academy boys, and we'll have our 10-point round. Don't go away. Good job, guys.
2 pennies by themselves don't add up to much. But when you're a Suncoast member, every time you swipe your Suncoast credit or debit card, Suncoast donates 2 cents to help children's programs where you live. That means Suncoast members help make their community a better place every day just by buying things with their cards. And when we add all those pennies from all those Suncoast card swipes together, we can give millions of dollars to our children's future. Visit suncoastcreditunion.com and learn how much Suncoast could save you.
Hi, my name is Marshall Bauer, and I'm proud to say I'm the Executive Director of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools. The Foundation has as its mission engaging the business community and the community at large with our students and teachers in the public school system. Through our many initiatives and programs, we enhance and enrich what is already going on in our public school system. The goal in mind is the same goal that the school district has, to make Lee County Public Schools a world-class school system. It is important that the community understand that our students will be competing in a global market, and in order for them to succeed, they need the backing of the entire community. So please reach out to a student, to a teacher, and help the foundation succeed in its mission. Thank you.
Welcome back to the A-Team Challenge. We're about to start our 10-point round. Before we do that, let me introduce you to the players from Donahue Academy. In the first spot is CJ. CJ's familiar face to the A-Team. CJ is a senior this year. CJ Smith is off to Purdue and wants to study engineering. CJ, good luck to you. In the next spot is Thomas. Thomas Dauphiné is a senior this year. He will stay right here close to home and at Ave Maria University and wants to study the classics and physics. Smile. There you go. In the back row is Reed. Reed Law is a junior this year. Proud to announce Reed would like to head to the Naval Academy, a place near and dear to my heart. And Reed, good luck to you if you do end up going to the Naval Academy. You're a junior this year, want to study pre-med. And rounding out the team is Mark Scheck, a senior. He's been accepted to St. Louis University, wants to study engineering and aerospace science. All right, so there's your team from Donahue under the coaching of Mrs. Gretel Smith. Okay, here we go with our 10-point round. Guys, put your hands on your buzzers. Each question now worth 10 points. What John Steinbeck novella's first chapter tells of Jody Tiflin and his horse Gabilan? Thomas Donahue.
The Grapes of Wrath.
No, sorry, incorrect. Naples. Give it a shot, Dylan.
East of Eden.
Two books there, but nope, not the right one. The Red Pony. The Red Pony. Next question for 10. Listen up, it's a little lengthy. It got its name from the Greek for burned because for about 100 years it was thought to be something that could be liberated by burning another substance. Not until the late 1700s did chemists show that what they thought was this substance was actually the result of metal getting rusty. Identify this non-existent substance, now relegated to the burn bin. C.J. Donahue.
A phlogiston.
Yeah, the phlogiston, the burn bin of the chemical theory. Phlogiston, 10 points, Donahue. Next for 10. What name is given to forms of an element that differ only in the number of neutrons? Thomas Donahue.
Isotopes.
Isotopes, neutrons in the nucleus. Isotopes, 10 points, Donahue. The city of Tehran in Iran has a street named for what peace activist who freed India from British rule? Dylan, Naples.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Gandhi is right, 10 points, Naples. For a person 6 feet tall to see themselves fully in a mirror, the law of reflection says that the mirror must be at least how tall? Matthew, Naples.
6 feet.
Nope, sorry, not 6 feet. Donahue. Half that, needs to be 3 feet. Needs to be 3 feet at least. Next for 10. Thought to have died at about age 40. His bones were almost destroyed by the Army Corps of Engineers before they could be examined. Called An Ancient American Skeleton in a new book, he was found along the Columbia River by 2 college students in 1996. Identify this man, now thought to be 9,000 years old, and named for one of the Tri-Cities of Washington State. The Kennewick Man, the Kennewick Man. Next for 10. On a guitar string, what name is given to the points that never move up or down? Dylan, Naples.
Fret.
No, not fret. Given to the points that move up or down while the string is being played. CJ.
Those would be the nodes.
The nodes. The nodes is correct. That's 10 points. Donahue. Next for 10. Which river among the world's top 25 in length shares its name with a U.S. state? CJ Donahue.
The Mississippi.
The Mississippi is one. I would have taken the Missouri as well. So 10 points. Donahue, good job. Next for 10. In 2015, a time capsule buried in its State House building, in the State House building in 1795, was opened, and it contained a silver plate that may have been made by Paul Revere. Reed, Donahue.
Boston.
No, sorry, incorrect. Naples, name this state. Matthew.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts is the right one. Waiting for that one helped a little bit. 10 points, Naples. Next for 10. A rational number can be written as one of these numbers and divided by another. Thomas, Donahue.
Whole number.
Nope, sorry, not whole number. Naples, and divided by another of these numbers. Give the term for these numbers that might include negative 37, 0, or 564. Chris.
Integers.
Integers is right. 10 points, Naples. For 10, in the King Arthur legends, what female is said to have given Arthur the sword Excalibur? CJ Donahue.
That'll be the Lady of the Lake.
The Lady of the Lake is right. 10 points, Donahue. Next for 10, when the moon and the sun both affect high tide, the result is a higher than usual tide. Jonathan, Naples.
Springtide.
Yep, called by what seasonal term? It's the springtide. 10 points, Naples. Union General George McClellan was sent to Europe during the Crimean War to study battle tactics. Name the Secretary of War who sent McClellan before he joined the Confederacy and became its president. C.J. Donahue.
Jefferson Davis.
Davis was the right one. 10 points, Donahue. Which George Orwell novel, subtitled A Fairy Story, was so clearly anti-Soviet and anti-Stalin? C.J. Donahue.
Animal Farm.
Yeah, the British refused to publish it when they were allies in World War II. Animal Farm, 10 points, Donahue. Corn, racer, and garter are all species of what reptile? Mark, Donahue.
Snake.
A snake, that's correct, 10 points, Donahue. Okay, so that ends the 10-point round. Naples at 60, Donahue at 115. When we come back, scores are going to continue to climb and change as we do our 20-point round. Don't go away. Good job, boys.
Our schools are faced with increasing budgetary challenges. Now, there's an easy way for all of us to support education. By purchasing a License for Learning plate and renewing it each year, $20 are contributed to our schools to help our children. Support the License for Learning campaign. If you've got a car, get involved. For more information, call the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, 239-337-0433. Get involved.
The A-Team Challenge, a major project of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, is provided in partnership with the School District of Lee County and Waterman Broadcasting.
Hello and welcome back to the A-Team Challenge. Good game here today. Naples High School versus Donahue Academy. Scores right now, Naples at 60, Donahue at 115. Naples, couple right answers. You're going to be right up there again. Let's take a look at our 20-point questions, and here's the first one. The French word beaucoup means very much, as in the Dylan, Naples.
Thank you.
Nope, that's not what I need. Donahue, as in the phrase merci beaucoup. Donahue, spell beaucoup. Thomas.
B-E-A-U-C-O-U-X.
No, sorry. That's how I would have spelled it, but that's not right. It ends in a P, C-O-U-P. Otherwise, you were right, but still can't give you the point. Good try. Good try. All right, next question for 20. Give the present progressive tense of the sentence, I bring a book. Thomas, Donahue.
I am bringing a book.
Good job. 20 points, Donahue. Next for 20. When Carson McCullers' novel, what Carson McCullers' novel tells of Frankie's reaction to the marriage of her brother Jarvis to Janice Evans? That is a hard literary question. I will give you that. The Carson McCullers novel is The Member of the Wedding. Next question for 20. What American folk song contains the lyrics, way down upon the Swanee? C.J. Donahue.
Old Folks at Home.
Old Folks at Home, way down upon the Swanee River. That's it. 20 points, Donahue. Next for 20. Name the village where the current armistice between North Korea and South Korea was agreed in 1953. C.J. Donahue.
Seoul.
Say again?
Seoul.
No. Naples. It's pronounced Panmunjom. Panmunjom. So Seoul is not quite it. That's all right. There's no harm in trying. Next question for 20. In math, give the adjective for any fraction whose numerator and denominator are both fractions themselves. Mark, Donahue?
An imperfect fraction.
Nope, that's not what I need. Naples. Good try. Complex. Complex. Next for 20. Give the sociology term for a forbidden or nearly unthinkable behavior. Chris, Naples.
Taboo.
Taboo is right. 20 points, Naples. Though the sun is the brightest object in Claude Monet's painting Impression Sunrise, the majority of the painting is what color that reflects the water on which boats can be seen? Jonathan, Naples.
Blue.
Blue is right. That's a good answer. 20 points. Naples. Next for 20. It tells of boys named Albie and Newt, as well as a girl named Teresa, who has telepathic capabilities. Jonathan, Naples.
Maze Runner.
Yeah, name the movie, The Maze Runner. You're right. 20 points. Naples. In journalism, name the small area of white space where two facing magazine pages meet each other. Chris, Naples.
The margin.
That's a good guess, but that's not the word I need to hear. Donahue. There's a specific term for that. It's called the gutter. The gutter. Okay, next question for 20. In physics, what animal is the main character in Schrödinger's paradox? Chris, Naples.
Cat.
Yep, that should be both alive and dead at the same time. Naples, cat, 20 points. As of July 1st, 2015, who's the president of China? Thomas, Donahue.
President Ching-Ming Sao.
Nope. Good try, I think. Naples. Sorry. It's Xi Jinping. So you were really close. Not really. Okay, sorry. Next question. Here we go. What body of water that forms the western border of Saudi Arabia separates it? Dylan, Naples.
Red Sea.
Say again?
Red Sea.
Yeah, the Red Sea. It separates it from Egypt and Sudan. The Red Sea, 20 points, Naples. A woman who is Rh negative but pregnant with a baby who is Rh positive. Jonathan, Naples.
Reese.
Say again?
Reese's.
No, sorry, incorrect. Donahue, the rest of the question, the baby's Rh positive, may get a shot of immunoglobulin near the end of her pregnancy. Without such a shot, the baby may develop the hemolytic form of what ailment, which severely decreases the number of red blood cells and could kill the baby. Anemic. Anemic is what I needed. That's okay, no harm, no foul. All right, check that out. I told you this was going to be a good game and a tight game. Naples High School has 160, Donahue Academy at 155. Gentlemen, you will need to think very carefully about your wagers and how much you think you know in the subject of science. Science is the final category. This is going to be good concluding A-team stuff when we come back.
This one's packed with hope. This one's packed with big dreams. This one's packed with inspiration. It may look like a simple brown bag lunch, but it's really a big way to make a difference. That's because when you become a Take Stock in Children mentor, it takes just 1 hour a week to make an impact that can't be measured. Change a life over lunch. Become a mentor today.
Take Stock in Children is a major program of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools. For more information on how you can become a mentor, call 239-337-0433 or email info@leeschoolfoundation.org. The A-Team Challenge, a major project of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, is provided in partnership with the School District of Lee County and Waterman Broadcasting.
2 pennies by themselves don't add up to much. But when you're a Suncoast member, every time you swipe your Suncoast credit or debit card, Suncoast donates 2 cents to help children's programs where you live. That means Suncoast members help make their community a better place every day just by buying things with their cards. And when we add all those pennies from all those Suncoast card swipes together, we can give millions of dollars to our children's future. Visit suncoastcreditunion.com and learn how much Suncoast could save you.
Hi everybody, welcome to this exciting conclusion of a very good A-Team Challenge game. I got to tell you, we were talking with the judges and some of the folks around. It's always exciting to see a good competition like this, 2 very evenly matched schools, Naples versus Donahue. You can see the scores coming into the final round here. Naples does not have alternates with them today, but Donahue Academy does. In the back is Caroline. Caroline Sakuda is a sophomore this year. She'd like to stick around, maybe go to Ave Maria. And right next to me here, a little closer, is Joseph. Joseph Pakaluk is also a sophomore, planning to stay close to home at study of medical science at Ave Maria as well. All right, here's the science question that our 2 teams have been working on. Name these phyla of animals. The first one is the official name of the phylum containing roundworms. The second one is the phylum including sea urchins and sand dollars and starfish. And the third one, squids and snails, are included in this phylum of invertebrates. These are the answers that I need to see. Nematodes, echinoderms, and mollusks. All right, or the Latin name, of course, we'll take either one on the sheet. So we're going to start off with Donahue Academy. Donahue Academy came in with 155. Donahue, you've got 2 out of the 3 right. You did not, oh, excuse me, I lied. You got all of them right. All 3 of them are right. You wagered 15 points. That gets you up to 170. Over here on the Naples side, we have 2 out of the 3 right. You did not get the first one. You got the second and the third one, but not the first one, and so the answer would be incorrect. You wagered 159 points. That takes you down to 1. Donahue Academy is moving on. Let's give them a round of applause. This was a good game, and these guys have already actually gotten up and shaken each other's hands. Let's do it again. So congratulate each other. Thanks for watching the A-Team. Thanks. Good job.